Cool. So we got Pat versus Fullmetal coming up. First game going to be a merchant port with Fullmetal playing a nice little Kragg and Pat playing Etalus.
Just gotta grab this replay a second.
Oh, good. Raven, you are, man.
Dang it, raw files. Why'd you do this to me?
Yeah, so I don't know, the Etalus Kragg matchup, I'm quite a fan of it for Kragg. I know there's a Kragg player in my area, not Kragg, sorry, Etalus player in my area, Callisto, who had a pretty good, who pretty much had my number against my main Zetaburn, which is why I picked up a pocket Kragg and I was able to 3-0 him with that. So yeah, Kragg has got a lot of really good edge guarding options against Etalus and really consistent ways to get him off stage to set those up. Whereas Etalus has a bit of trouble killing Kragg. He really has to go deep with the edge guards, and it puts him in a very risky position. Whereas Kragg can edge guard him a lot safer.
Yeah, because with the pillar, it makes parrying the icicles a lot easier than most characters, because you just can't do that off stage normally.
Yeah. So
anyway, I've got the replays now.
Well. Awesome. So you ready to go into the first game?
I'm ready to go into the first game.
Slime, you ready? He is ready. Hell yeah. So, Merchant Port, Fullmetal versus Pat. Count us in.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I'm assuming Pat's going to be trying to get up with as much ice as he can early. So he just gets a little bit of fair and then goes to a combo. He's nair bearing hard.
Well, of course, it is the going for the bear hug, as always.
Yeah. Also on bear hug. Fullmetal manages to slip out of the hug grasp though and reset neutral, but gets frozen for his efforts.
He's already at 100% Pat's 30.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Especially Etalus with the option. Ooh, fair?
Fair, lots of fairs. And gets frozen again. This could lead to death. And it does.
Yeah, just ran straight into that ice there. And Pat gets armor pretty early, which
and another freeze. This is being quite dangerous for Full at the moment.
Fullmetal, you know, there's a tutorial that tells you Etalus' ice freezes you, man. So you gotta watch out for that. Oh, boy. So I want to see
take you off
yeah, Fullmetal's gonna kill. Bad DI by Pat, which is gonna let him take the stock early from that forward air.
Oh. The up air is so dangerous, isn't it? Edge guarding tool.
Yeah. Ooh, that'll get it. Just holds him out just far enough.
Could have just not S-smashed him and he would have died a lot earlier, but
come on, Pat, leave the boy alone. Pat gets armor at 0%, he realizes, wait, it should be a bad idea, and immediately drops it, which is probably a good idea. Kragg especially has some really disgusting sort of up-tilt jab strings on 0% armored Etalus.
But Fullmetal is finally, or at least started to, get those down Bs to ward out the dash attacks in. But oh, finally, doesn't get frozen by down B. Oh, saved by the rocks.
Yeah, that'll do it. Rocks, I don't know, it's a nice hitbox to have out, but you really want to be careful when you use it. But I don't know, Fullmetal's not quite out of this yet. Etalus is...
But Pat getting that armor is really going to spell misfortune. Yeah. And with that, he's pretty much dead at this point.
Yeah, definitely dead. The S-Smash was a really questionable decision. He had a lot of opportunities to take that stock from Pat, but just sort of flubbed it up one too many times.
Yeah, indeed. Fullmetal is now going to take Pat to Treetop Lodge, very small stage. Gives him a lot of opportunity and less space for Etalus for ice, and he's moving to Rasta.
Yeah, the character, it's changing characters. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I personally wouldn't go Rasta for this matchup, but maybe you know something we don't.
Yeah, Fullmetal was originally a Rasta main, though he's been playing a lot of Kragg recently.
Moved over to the bug. Going down the food chain.
Yeah. So let's see if his Rasta can do some work. You want to count us in?
Yeah, let's roll. 3, 2, 1, go. You want to see a slipstream behind? Yeah. Oh, chooses a third slipstream straight at Pat, which is always a risky move because it's a common thing for Rastas to do, and it's a free parry straight away.
Yeah, but isn't going very well for him at the moment. He's already at a kill percent because this is Rasta.
Definitely a kill percent. Ooh, went right into the down B. Pat getting a lot of use of these down Bs, putting that hitbox out there, and Fullmetal just seems drawn to it, running straight into it every time.
Yeah, and the snare is really doing work for Pat. Just as soon as Fullmetal manages to get into a combo, he just snares, and the combo goes from being Rastas to being Etalus's.
Yeah. Another good tool Etalus has in this matchup is use of fair. His fair comes out frame 2 or 3, and it's very useful against Rasta's aerials to just drop out of a combo. So if Rasta gives him those 2 or 3 frames of mobility, if he can if the combo's not perfectly true, Etalus just fares straight out of it, then combo's over, dude. Back to the ground, below you, and ready to punish.
Because with a lack of multi aerials, you just can't do anything against the super armor.
Yeah, I mean even multi-hit aerials wouldn't even do anything against his fair. It's a really powerful option, and Smashing gonna kill Rasta here. Oh, looking real grim for Fullmetal.
Yeah, this pick does not look like it's been working out. I suspect he'll probably change back to Kragg next match.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me, especially Pat getting armor here as well, so just gonna make it so much harder for him to get killed by Fullmetal. A random smash attack might not even do it.
He is 180, so possibly a sweet spot up B might take the stock at this point, but
it's a hard move to hit, and Pat's not making it easy for him.
No, and that up smash, a 3 stock coming from Pat, just showing him, look, don't play this character, it's not a good idea.
Go back to Kragg and stay there, which looks like he's doing. So Fullmetal switches right back to Kragg and takes him to Etalus' home field, Frozen Fortress. Really nice stage, some cool little platforms. The side platforms really making it a bit harder for Etalus to really use side B to just take out the whole air.
Yeah, and it also makes it harder for him to get ice on the ground. Despite it being his home stage, it's very hard to land icicles and get ice on that bottom platform.
Yeah, I wouldn't quite call it a bad stage, but definitely changes up the way Etalus has to play. So, yeah, count us in.
Right, 3,
Oh, wait,
2.
hold up. Don't count us in yet.
All right.
Now count us in.
Right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
So, scooping up a rock and some ice straight up. Each character's getting their tools ready to go.
Yeah, as I said earlier, this is a very fun stage for platforms. I'm quite a fan of it, especially a lot of the shenanigans you can pull with wave dash off and reverse aeroling from the mid platform. A very, very early kill from Fullmetal.
Pat just DIing straight out into his fair. So, looking a whole lot better for Fullmetal. I mean, he's not getting 3 stocks for 1, so hey, that's a plus.
Yeah, this space seems to be doing good work for him.
Yeah, he's just getting his combos more consistently, playing, keeping good space, playing the neutral a bit better. Yeah, not getting bear hugged to death as well, which is always a plus.
A good air dodge coming from Pat, stopping Fullmetal from following up.
Yeah, I liked the fact that Fullmetal chose not to tech there. Etalus' up air is a really harsh tech check. Forward smash!
Walks right into it.
Yeah, but as I was saying, Etalus' up air is a really tempting move to tech, because it is sort of like a spike, but if you have the ice line around there, like you did last time you did it, it's really easy to get a freeze and a pretty big combo off it.
Tries to get dash attack into freeze. Very fun when he actually managed to get it, but doesn't quite.
Yeah, on the DI out, which you got to expect that Kragg's going to be doing at this low percent. It's not quite going to connect. So Kragg, I think Pat might be relying a little bit too much on these down Bs here. While they're working occasionally, especially with his last stock. Yeah, Dackers are nice, but on his last stock, this could lead to some brutal punishes if Fullmetal tries to take advantage of it, or just leads to kills if he doesn't.
Yep. So he's at 80% now, growing to 100. That forward air is going to take the stock.
Yeah, Fullmetal takes the game. Looked, I think most of the game, Fullmetal just seemed really dominant there, but just two situations, Pat just took the advantage and took stocks, but Fullmetal still takes the game and goes on to the next, onto game 4.
Well, there is a fair bit of pressure on Fullmetal at the moment. Pat is 2 victories up. If he'd lost that, he'd be straight out of this tournament, so...
Yeah. looking spooky. So yeah, we see Pat taking Fullmetal to Rock Wall, which is pretty weird considering Pat died a lot to hard die out, which I guess he thinks I can fix that up. Just take him to Rock Wall and see what I can do. See if I can get some quick gimmicks off the side. So count us in.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go. So we see straight icicles from Pat into directly off stage.
Ooh, doesn't quite get the edge guard. But I think the icicles from Pat at the start are warranted here. He hasn't been doing it. I think that's the first time he's done it this set, so wouldn't be something predictable that Fullmetal's going to be ready to parry straight away.
Yep.
And something you got to really have to think about when you're playing any fighting game really is stuff like that, like how much you're mixing it up. Is this safe based on how much I've used it? Stuff like that. And Pat going pretty good. Doesn't quite get the edge guard, but gets a fair bit of percent.
Just got a bit of info from Slime saying that Pat picked the stage because it's his favourite.
Aye.
A good parry leading into an F smash. That's going to take the stock.
Yeah. But Fullmetal gets him out of that up B and off stage doesn't quite get it.
Does not get the parry on the icicles, which is what I'd be trying to do at this point.
Yeah, you really gotta lock him off those icicles because he's seeming pretty side B happy at the moment, and you really don't want that especially to happen off it. So you really want to punish him for it and make him think about when he's using it, and therefore have a lot less ice on stage at any given time.
You gotta make an Etalus scared to use side B because
Yeah, in Rivals, especially with a lot of zoning tools, it's always about making your opponent scared to use it and think about it, right? So they can't stand it. So when it comes to like Kragg's down B, Etalus' side B, Zetaburn Fireball, or an Arcane Puddle with
manages to clink on the freeze, which is trade because there's no clinking there.
Yeah.
But
Pat at high percent with armor though. But
yep. And that super armor is going to allow him to take the stock.
Yeah.
He's at at 205. He's essentially at 100% now. So,
Yeah, still approaching kill percent from some cheeky Kragg fares, but it's going to be a lot harder than what you think it should be at 200. And armor is gone. Gets it. Yep.
That rock throw seems quite questionable. Then again, he was holding rock. There's not much else he could have done.
Yeah, but it's looking pretty tough for Fullmetal here. Pat's still on 2 stocks, low percent, and Fullmetal approaching high and is on possibly his last stock. Is it his tournament stock? Yeah,
this is his tournament stock.
So let's see if he can do it. Ooh, good DI. Gets back on stage, doesn't get knocked off.
That F smash is going to bump up on the rock. There's no vertical tacking, which is very weird in my opinion.
Yeah.
But that's going to take the game.
Good stuff to Pat, and he's going to move up in the bracket to fight Slime Mage.